Hello dear students, my name is Lucky Ahuja and I am your EVS teacher. So students, we started chapter 5 flowers everywhere and we talked about different flowers in our previous parts, and we also talked about honeybee and honeycomb. So Khushi was very excited to meet different flowers and honeybee and butterflies. So let's move next. What happens next? So we will finish this chapter in this part. Meanwhile, Khushi's father called out, "Beta, let's go home." So Khushi was running and talking to different flowers and honeybees and butterflies, and then Khushi's father called her and he said, "Beta, let's go home." Khushi was returning with her father. She stopped on seeing a fallen flower in a flower bed. She asked her father, "Papa, who plucked and threw this flower here?" So Khushi asked her papa after seeing a fallen flower that who plucked and threw this flower here. So Khushi was actually sad to see that fallen flower and she asked her father that who plucked it and who threw this flower here. "Beta, nobody has plucked it. It has fallen on its own. A flower's life is very short. Old flowers fall and new flowers bloom in their place. Beta, these flowers are of great use." So Khushi's father told Khushi that nobody has plucked the flower, so you should not be sad. He also told that it has fallen of its own and a flower's life is very short, and old flowers fall and new flowers bloom in their place. And he also said that, "Beta, these flowers are of great use." So dear students, you must also remember that we should not pluck the flowers, and flowers are actually having a very short life and they fall on their own when their life gets completed. "Yes, father, the gardener auntie makes garlands from these flowers outside the temple. She also sells these flowers." So Khushi said, "Yes, they are of great use. I know that, I understand that, and I have seen that gardener auntie makes garlands from these flowers outside the temple. She sells those garlands and she also sells flowers to people." तो बच्चों, खुशी जब फ्लावर्स को देखती है बहुत खुश होती हैं, और एक फूल को गिरा हुआ देखकर उसे लगता है कि किसने इसे तोड़ा, ये क्यों गिरा हुआ है। तब पापा उसे कहते हैं, उसे बताते हैं कि ये किसी ने नहीं तोड़ा है। फूलों की आयु छोटी होती है और वो स्वयं ही एक आयु के बाद में टूटने लगते हैं, गिरने लगते हैं और उनकी जगह नए फूल उगते हैं। उसके बाद खुशी ने ये भी बताया कि हाँ, जो फूल हैं वो कितने उपयोगी हैं। उसने देखा है फूलों की माला को, जो उसने मंदिर के बाहर महिला को फूलों की माला को बेचते हुए देखा है, और वही महिला फूल भी बेचती है और कई लोग उसे लेकर जाते हैं। लेट्स मूव बेटा. So here is a picture of that gardener auntie who makes garland and sells these garlands and flowers to people. So making flower garland. So here you can see it. Next, "Papa, the world of flowers is so colorful and beautiful." Khushi said, "Papa, the world of flowers is so colorful and beautiful. There are flowers on my frock too, on curtains, walls, everywhere pictures of flowers are there." Khushi reached home talking about such things. So Khushi was very happy to see lot of flowers, and she said that the world of flowers is so colorful and beautiful, And she also said that on her frock there were flower prints, and she also told her father that there are pictures of flowers everywhere, like on curtains, on walls and all other different things. And Khushi reached home talking about such things. So it was all about Khushi's story and all about the chapter flowers everywhere. Just now you have to answer 2 questions and write them in your notebook. Name the state flower of Rajasthan. Draw its picture. Dear students, you must know the name of state flower of Rajasthan. If you don't know it, ask your parents or ask your teacher about it, and you also have to draw its picture in your notebook. Then second thing you have to do, draw a picture of the national flower of India. So you have to explore this, that which is the national flower of India, and you also have to draw a picture of national flower of India in your notebook. So it was all about this chapter, and now we will talk that what we learned through this chapter. So first thing we learned, flowers are of many types. We talked about rose flower, sunflower and lotus flower. Flowers are useful to us in many ways. Second thing, we came to know that flowers are useful to us in many ways. Rose flower is having different uses, sunflower is having different uses. Similarly, lotus flower is also very useful. Then the third thing we learned, flowers are the basis of lives of many living organisms. We came to know that many insects and honeybees, they get nectar from these flowers, and this nectar is actually their food. Honeybees make honey, and through this nectar which they suck from flowers, they make honey, and honeybees actually make honey through a long and complicated process. So dear students, it was all about chapter 5, flowers everywhere, and we will meet in the next class with next chapter, which is chapter 6. Thank you for watching.